Yeah, we've had a few milestones this year, and we've been able to play some good footy in those games, and guys like Richie and that were able to get their first milestones for the club. So just really looking forward to the game. Not really blowing it up or anything. It's just another game for us, like the last 21. So looking forward to it.
You must be really happy to have now become such a ingrained, strong part of this team moving forward.
It's been a tough journey. Obviously, early days the club wasn't obviously very strong, but now I feel like we've really grown and shown some really good signs of great footy that we can play, and I'm just super excited to be a part of it and playing my role for the team. So.
Dan, even though it's like week to week and everyone's very much in this process, are you able to take a step back and appreciate the journey that you're on at the moment and the excitement that's being generated outside the club?
Yeah, absolutely. It's something we speak about is obviously, we're taking it week by week and all that, but also enjoying the ride. Footy can be a very hard place at times. So when things are going well, you've got to enjoy it. And obviously we've had some pretty tough times. So it is a nice change, and we are really thriving at the moment, and we're hoping to continue that success and for weeks on weeks and also years on years. So it's really good.
Must be fun to be part of that forward line that's sort of firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, it's
versatile sort of setup.
It is exciting. It's really good. The other thing about it is our midfielders as well. They're able to come down and perform in the forward line, kick goals, set up goals for us as well. And if one of our guys isn't firing, like Charlie or Hippie, other guys are popping up like Link and these guys. So it's really dynamic, and week by week we're slowly learning to play better and better together. And Hippie and I and O, we're still crashing each other at times, big marks and stuff. So we're still learning that side of things. But as a whole, from the start of the year till now, I think we've made massive inroads, and I think that's showing on the field. So it's really good.
What is the biggest thing that you feel like you've learned individually and the team's learned as a whole from the round 5 loss to Collingwood to now? Like what is the area that you all sort of improved in?
I think not getting too caught up in the moment. You've got to still play with composure, and that game we probably played a little bit fast, and we were probably a little bit excited about the big stage, and probably went away from just thinking about it as just a normal game, and that's what we've done since is taking it week by week and game by game, and not worrying about getting overawed by the occasion, just focusing on what we've got to do, which is play our way, play with composure, and I think that's really shown in the last 8 weeks with some of our performances. So as an individual, I think just trying to play my role and do what I can in the forward line, and not trying. I think the key is not trying to do too much. Just playing to the team structures and all of that. So
that's sort of amplified. You talk about composure, but the fact that guys like Alex are so young, like you must be quite impressed with how they've handled the occasion.
Yeah,
basically being targeted for the last few months as a top 4 side. Like
it's been absolutely impressive, and guys like Cam have taken that step this year, and Jared and Hugh, and these guys are becoming. You forget these guys are 3rd-year players, 4th-year players. So it's really exciting that they've taken that step this year. It's probably something we haven't had in previous years. Is we've always had like our superstars, but we haven't had those guys that have taken that next step, and that's probably been one of the biggest changes this year. Is those guys are taking that next step, and obviously to have a healthy list is vital as well, and to have Charlie playing a full season, and obviously the inclusions of Jared Lyons and Lockie Neal and Link and even Marcus now is playing some really good footy. So we're all just kind of continuing to improve, and it is really exciting. So.
A trait of Queensland sporting team is being the underdog, thrive on it, love it. I just checked online. You blokes are favourites against Geelong, who've been top of the ladder all year.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but I think that's something that we've kind of dealt with all year, is kind of being the underdogs and just like just kind of doing it our way and not getting overawed by the media, and I feel like we are kind of a little bit left outside, especially with the Melbourne media. They don't talk about us much or anything. So, we're just quietly going about our business. It's good that they've obviously backed us in, but we're just focusing on our process and not getting too carried away with that outside noise. And it's obviously a nice thing, but we're just focusing on the process.
It's good recognition, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we've obviously made massive inroads this year, so it is exciting, but we're just looking forward to the occasion. And the betting odds obviously mean nothing until the game starts, so we're just looking forward to going out there and just showing everyone that we can match it with the top side. So.
If you've been going about your business quietly, I guess it's not quiet anymore, though, is it?
Yeah. Well, obviously, even the last few weeks, I think there was a fair few games where we might not have been odd favourites and these sort of things. So, we've had some tough games interstate that teams, that people continue to say that we wouldn't be able to match them and whatever. But we've been able to do that, and we're just really looking forward to the occasion. So.
Are you a footy watcher? Do you watch the Monday footy shows and that sort of stuff? Just to see what's going on?
Not really. I wasn't really watching them when we weren't a great side, so I didn't really want to watch the negativity. And now that we're a good side, I don't really want to get too carried away with watching the, getting too excited. So I think just kind of playing it pretty neutral and all I need to know is that the people in the four walls are really confident about what we're doing, and I guess the exterior stuff is just all noise, I guess. So.
You're watching Blackie or Survivor?
Nah, I actually haven't watched any of Survivor either.
Would a win against like the Cats, like just for the belief within this team? I mean, that'd be a massive step forward, wouldn't it? I mean, just to get the victory over the top team and heading in the finals.
Look, it would be amazing, but all we're focused on is just trying to, like, from that first quarter, just play our brand. If you start thinking too much about the wins or the losses, then you kind of play fearful. So it's all the same messaging, as I'm sure you're aware. But it's honestly the way that we talk about it in the meeting rooms and that. We just want to keep focusing on the process and not worry too much about the results, because we haven't worried about the results the last 8 weeks, and it's worked well for us. So that's the way we continue to grow.
You couldn't have asked for a better lead into finals with the intensity of the next 2 weeks?
Yeah, absolutely. I guess you could almost say like our finals campaign starts now. Play some really top sides in the next couple of weeks, and then obviously they don't get any easier when you get into finals. So it's probably the best test for us to head into finals. It will really show where we're at, and we're obviously super excited for the challenges.